Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritam Naran Chaiva Narottamam Deving Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jayo Mudiraye. Nasta Prayeshu Yavatreshu Nitam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloke Bhakti Bhavati Nostiki. Hare Krishna. So we will start the class today in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 14. The chapter is the three modes of material nature, and the text number 21. Koira lingoi trino gunanatan atita bhavate prabhu kim achara katam choitam trina gunan ati bhartate. Sri Arjuna Vacham Koira lingoi trina gunanatan atita bhavate prabhu kim achara katam choitam Trina gunan oti bhartate. Arjuna vacha koira lingoi trinan gunan etan atita bhavati prabhu kim achara katam choitam trina gunan oti bhartate. Is anybody can chant? Prabhujis and Matajis.
Arjuna Vacha Hirlingai Stringunanedan Adido Bhavadi Prabhavo Kim Ajarak Kadam Chaitam Tringunan Adivartade.
Matajis or Prabhujis. Okay. Then synonyms. Arjuna Vacha, Arjuna said. Koi, by which. Lingoi, symptoms. Trin, three. Gunan, qualities. Etan, all these. Atita, having transcended. Having transcended. Bhavati is. Prabhu, oh my Lord. Kim, what? Achara, behavior. Katam, how. Cha, also. Etan, this. Trin, three. Gunan, qualities. Oti Bhartate, transcends. Translation and purport written by Srila Prabhupada, Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Arjuna inquired, "O my dear Lord, by which symptoms is one known who is transcendental to these three modes? What is his behavior? And how does he transcend the modes of nature?" Purport. In this verse, Arjuna's questions are very appropriate. He wants to know the symptoms of a person who has already transcended the material modes. He first inquires of the symptoms of such a transcendental person. How can one understand that he has already transcended the influence of the modes of material nature? The second question asks how he lives and what his activities are. Are they regulated or non-regulated? Then Arjuna inquires of the means by which he can attain the transcendental nature. That is very important. Unless one knows the direct means by which one can be situated always transcendentally, there is no possibility of showing the symptoms. So all these questions put by Arjuna are very important, and the Lord answers them. Om Ajnanam Timiranjasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namo Shri Chaitanyam Manobishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Shayangarupa Kadamayam Dadati Shapadantikam Bandehang Sri Guru Sri Juta Pada Kamalam Sri Gurum Vaishnavamishtam Sri Rupanga Shagra Jatang Shahagana Raghunathan Tang Shajivam Shadvaitang Shabodutanu Parijana Shahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Shahagana Lalita Sri Vishakanitam Chau Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dena Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanto Radha Kanto Namastate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Shute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpataru Vyashta Kripa Sindhu Bhaya Evacha Patitanang Pavanebha Vaishnavebha Namo Namo Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Binda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, dear devotees, please forgive me if I tell anything wrong. And as well as I have allergy, so my voice ups and down, ups and down. Please forgive me. Arjuna Vacham Koidalangayitrina Gunanatan Atita Bhavati Prabhu Kimachara Katam Chitam Trina Gunan Ati Vartati. Here, the Arjuna, that is the a little bit okay. Arjuna inquired, "Oh my dear Lord, by which symptoms is one known who is transcendental to these three modes? What is his behavior, and how does he transcend the modes of nature?" So here that there are the previous verses that I'm not going to discuss. It was discussed very thoroughly, so everybody knows that. And in here, just the last verse, our Prabhuji, Amritananda Prabhuji, last class, he explained it so nicely. Is the enlivened class, actually, and presented it very nicely also. So when one can surpass the modes associated with the body, he can become free from birth, death, and old disease or old age, and their distresses, and enjoy nectar even in present life. Here, before discussion I am going to a little bit going to Srimad Bhagavatam, that is third canto. How this, how we are created. First of all, when Krishna, when he was thinking that okay, I will do the lila in this material world, then he created this material world from the Mahavishnu's navel. So when it was created, at that time it was dark. And first he created all the elements, 24 elements he was created. So then when 24 elements interact each other, then there are three things was created. New three things was created. What are the three things? They are the three gun. Means that mode of goodness, mode of passion, mode of ignorance. These are created. Now, we can consider our life. When father eject the sperm to the mother's womb, that mother's womb was the all kinds of material things, 24 material things was in there. So at that time, when the soul enter, then that soul created that environment, how soul can live. So in that case, we can consider soul is surrounded by 24 of elements. So then what happened when we come out after 10 months? Then what happened? Our soul surrounded by these elements and anattas. Anattas is also the 24 elements. Mind, intelligence, and philosophy also is there. So these 24 elements, these anattas, these three gun, it is we got it from our birth. And it is very difficult to get out from this clause, from this environment. Though it can be possible by the mercy of Guru and Krishna and devotees. It is possible. So that is Arjuna. Now he is wondering and asking the questions to Lord Krishna. There are three questions. The first question is, by what symptoms is he known? Suppose that here one thing, it is possible. I mentioned that it is possible. Yes, it is possible. So one example I am giving, that is Shukadev Goswami. Shukadev Goswami, when he doesn't want to get out from the mother womb, but as soon as he get out, immediately he was walking and going far away. So that is one example. Second example is the Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj from 2-3 years old, at that time his father gave him a lot of hard time, throwing from the top of the hill, throwing to the poisonous snake, throwing to the oil, hot oil. So he was lot of things he has to face also. So who are them? They are the Shuddha Bhakta. Bhaktivinoda Thakur mentioned that Shuddha Bhakata Charana Renu Bhajanaya Anukula. They are the Shuddha Bhakta. So this Shuddha Bhakta, it is, my point is here, how can we get out from the clause of 24 elements? That is, here the two examples are the cause, that is the good examples. They get it out. That means Shuddha Bhakta. Shuddha Bhakta can do that. That is, they can get it out. Now Arjuna is asking, that is, by what symptoms is he known? What symptom? That is, what kind of symptoms that Shuddha Bhakta has? When they get it out, what kind of symptoms we can see the Shuddha Bhakta? That question he was asking to Krishna. Then second question, he was asking, what is his behavior? Shuddha Bhakta's behavior, what is his behavior? Third point is that, what is the process of transcendenting the modes? How that means how they can, Shuddha Bhakta, get out from the three gun, that mode of goodness, mode of passion, and mode of ignorance. These are the three questions Arjuna is asking to Lord Krishna. So Lord Krishna, here Srila Prabhupada mentioned that is, ত্রিগুণেরও অতিক্রমে যে কার্য করয়, সেই সেই আমার ভক্তি জানহ নিশ্চয়, যে অব্যবিচারী ভক্তি আমাতে করয়, জড় গুণ অতিক্রমে ব্রহ্মভূত হয়. Srila Prabhupada mentioned that is, and he refers to the Bhagavad Gita also, Brahmabhuta Prasannatma na shachate na kanshati. So that is three gun, these three types of guna, how it can be across. So in Bhagavad Gita, second chapter, text number 24, that means the second chapter, text number 54, sorry, text number 54 also, that is, Krishna mentioned to Arjuna, that is the Shuddha Bhakta, about the Shuddha Bhakta's nature. That what is this? That is the Sthita Pragya. It was mentioned, who was the Sthita Pragya? Sthita Pragya is like that Shitoshna Shuka Dukkeshu Shama Sangha Vivarjita Tulya Nindastu Tutimano Santushto Janakarja. They do not have any feelings. What is cold, what is hot? Shitoshna, Shuka Dukkha, what is happiness, what is the distress? Shitoshna Shuka Dukkeshu Shama Sangha, everybody equal to him. Shama Sangha Vivarjita. Then Tulya Nindastu Tutimano Santushto Janakarjit. Then he can see that. That means what kind of personality he is. That personality is an Pandita Shamadarshina. So that means he is a so great Pandit. Shukadeva Goswami was so great Pandit. He can see everybody's heart, the Paramatma. So that is the one. Then Jara Prakriti, to get out the Jara Prakriti, mode of goodness, mode of passion, and mode of ignorance is very difficult. But one who engages in full devotional service, unfailing in all circumstances, at once transcend the modes of material nature and comes to the level of Brahman. In that case, what we need to do in that is in Chaitanya Charitamrita, it was mentioned that we have to be very strong, determined. We have to be determined to go towards Lord. Shraddha Shabde Vishwas Kahe Sudrid Nishchay Krishna Bhakti Kole Sarva Karma Krita Hoy. Shraddha, we have to be a very firm faith on the lotus feet of Guru and Krishna. Then we can achieve that transcendental qualities as spirituality we can achieve to serve them by serving them. Then Krishna, we are the part and parcel of Krishna. So that the qualitatively we are different, quantitatively we are different, but qualitatively we are the same. Shat Chit Ananda. Okay, so that with that faith, with the strong pratyay, then we can achieve it. And by the, of course, there is surrender unto Krishna as well as Lord and Guru. As most important is the association and devotees, Shuddha Bhaktas. So, Srila Prabhupada given one very good examples. Then what is the difference between Krishna and us? The Krishna and us, suppose Krishna is the gold mine, right? And we are a little piece of gold, but qualitatively we are same and quantitatively we are different. So, so in that way, we can serve Lord Krishna to satisfy Lord Krishna. Then there is a reciprocation of the prem, bhava with Bhakta and Krishna. And that is called the Bhakti Yoga. Actual Bhakti Yoga, that is called the Bhakti Yoga. In that stage, start the Bhakti Yoga. That is Brahmo Vyasana Brahmapeti. One can attain the Supreme Brahman by becoming Brahman. Means that one must qualitatively become one with Brahman. That is the one. Then Srila Prabhupada mentioned another point is in here that Brahmero Pratishtayami Amrita Shashwatam Ananda Je Sanatana Amate Nihito Amar Astraye Shei Shakala Shulava Atayep More Bhakti Hoy Shudullava. That means that Krishna Bhakti is very, very Shudullava. Krishna gives everything to whatever people want, then Krishna gave without hesitation. But to give the bhakti is very difficult because Krishna will be the servant of the bhakta. Aham bhakta paradina. For that reason, Krishna is very, very careful for that. But Krishna is a bhakta vatshal. So that is here, Srila Prabhupada mentioned that I am the basis of the impersonal Brahman, who is imperishable and eternal and is the constitutional position of ultimate happiness. So that means Krishna is the Ananda. That is the main thing. He is an reservoir of the happiness. The constitution of Brahman is immortality and imperishability, eternity, and happiness. This is the nature of this four nature of the Brahman. So Brahman is the beginning of the transcendental realization. So that is that when the yogis, when they start the yoga kriya, perfect yoga kriya, then they first see the light Brahman realization. Then they see the Paramatma realization, that is super soul realization, which is the second stage in the middle of this middle. Transcendental realization. Then Bhakta, when they became the Bhakta, then they realized the Krishna. So, so here, one example, that is Chatusshana, four Kumaras. So that four Kumaras, that is how they are the Brahmavadi. So from the Brahmavadi, then they slowly come up into the Bhakta. So that is the four Kumaras. So Rasha Boisha Rasham hi Abhayam Labdanandi Bhavati. That means that when one understands the Godhead Krishna, reservoir of pleasure, he actually becomes transcendently blissful. So when one understands the Krishna, then transcendent is the that bliss, ananda will appear in their heart. A living entity is above the three modes of nature, but association with material nature entangles him in different modes of material nature as a mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance. That the mechanism I explained before, that how mode of three modes of uh, nature comes, appears. By practicing devotional service, just to get out from this class, it is very hard, and it is, though Srila Prabhupada mentioned that it is very simple. And within a minute, we can get out from these classes. How? The just um, practicing, practicing devotional service slowly will remove three modes of material nature. Now, to practice devotion, now the how to do the devotional service. Srila Prabhupada recommendation. Actually, it has scriptures, Bhagavatam also is recommendation that hearing, chanting, and remembering are Navada Bhakti. That is the an association of the spiritual master. Devotional service to the Lord is very simple. What is the simple? Always engage in the service of the Lord. Eat remnants of food from deities. When we offer the bhoga, then the prasad, we always should eat the prasadam. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, it was mentioned that Bhakta Pada Dhuli or Bhakta Pada Renu, Bhakta Bhukta E, Teen Mahabal. That three Mahabal, what? Bhakta Pada Dhuli. What about the Shuddha Bhakta? We can see it. Grabs his lotus feet and drink, after wash the feet, drink his water. And when he took the boga, then take his remnants on his plate, from the plate. So that is these three things helps to develop our spirituality. One example, Narottam Das Thakur. Narottam Das Thakur, he was the son of a Jamindar. But one day, he doesn't enjoy his Jamindari. Then his Gurudev, he went to Guru to take the initiation. That Guru denied him. No, I cannot give, I do not give anybody for initiation. So Narottam Das Thakur, he is the, by hook or by crook, he will take the initiation from him. Every day he was serving, cooking, giving water and everything. When Guru went to the pass the stool, so when he come back, then that stool, Narottam Das Thakur take it and throw it to the other place. So similarly, Narottam Das continuously he was doing. So one day, Guru was, when he went to pass the stool, so then he found it out, where is my stool? Then he was hiding. Who take my stool? Then one day he was hiding in the shade of the tree. Then Narottam Das Thakur went there and he take it the stool for throwing out. Then Guru saw it. Oh, Narottam, 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 you took it this from my stool. Then Guru became very, very soft on his service. Then Guru gave him the initiation. That is the Bhakta Pada Duliyaraka Bhakta Pada Renu Bhakta Bhukta E Tin Mahabal. That is the Shuddha Bhakta's mercy. That is. Then we offered, during the Arati time, we offered the flowers to Lord. Then what happened? Then our devotee giving that flower smell for a smelling to the devotees. That is a smell, that flower. Then see where is the first times of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Acharya, Gadadhar Prabhu, Srivas Prabhu, and all the senior personalities, own Gurudev. Where there, that is, we should visit and realize and perseverance on their place also. And chant always transcendental vibration. That means that whatever I am chanting, I must hear the sound vibration and observe the fasting days of appearance and disappearance of the Lord and his associates. So such a process can become detached of three modes of material nature. Three modes of material nature detached, that is not hard. That is actually our Asians devotees, they are maintaining very high first class devotees in Asians. I was outside of the New Jersey. I went to so many states as I saw so many devotees. But Asians devotees, if we can compare Asians devotees, is very high first class devotees. They do most of these qualities that what Srila Prabhupada recommended. So is it hard to get out from these three modes of nature? No, it is not. Forget about get out from the three modes of nature. Just follow these instructions. Guru's instructions, Srila Prabhupada instructions. Then automatically these 24 elements and these modes of nature will go away. Then we will be Satchitananda. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, in this respect, Bhaktivinoda Thakur mentioned that Jivana Anitya Jana Hajar Tahi Nana Vida Bipada Bhar Namasraya Kori Jotane Tumi Taka Hok Apana Jone Apano Kaji. That means that only our duty is to take the shelter of Nam Prabhu. All the times you can take the shelter of Nam Prabhu. Then no problem. Then that is the Bhaktivinoda Thakur's instruction. Lotan Das Thakur mentioned that Bishaya Chariya Shei Bishaya Sariya Sheroz She Mojia Muke Bolo Hori Hori Sarvada in the all the times tell Krishna, 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 Krishna. In Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami He was also mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita that Ek Horin Name Joto Pap Hore. This is most important. Ek Hori Name Joto Pap Hore. Papir Shadyo Nai Toto Pap Kore. So once if we chant Harinam, Hare Krishna Mahamantra purely, then all of our sinful activities will wash away. And there is no such opportunities will come that to do more papa karma. Very nice. This is Ek Hori Name Joto Pap Hore Papir Shadyo Nai Toto Pap Kore. Papi cannot do that amount of the sinful activities. Here I am going to mention that during the initiation time, it is most important. I told to the going to initiation devotees, that is, I mentioned that during the in front of Guru Maharaj, when you bow down, be remember everything, fully surrender unto him. If you surrender 100%, then Krishna will take care. He is at that time, Guru is the representative of Krishna. Then Krishna will take care 100%. If you surrender 50%, then Krishna will take only 50%. If you surrender only 10%, Krishna will take only 10%. So it is very, very important. In Chaitanya Charitamrita is also mentioned that we must have to be very careful during the initiation time. We must have to fully surrender on the lotus feet of a spiritual master. At that time, a spiritual master is the Vyasdev. He is the representative of Lord Krishna. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also mentioned that in his Shashtakam, Chaito Darpana Marjanam, Bhava Mahadavagni Nidvapanam. This Bhava Dava, this Bhava fire, it will go away if we hear the chanting of our chant, sound vibration. That is, in Srimad Bhagavatam, in the first canto, second chapter, it was also Shukadev Goswami was mentioned that Sinnatang Shagata Krishna Punna Savana Kirtanam Diddayantas Togari Bhadrani Vidunoti Sureshatam. Sinnatang Shagata Krishna. That Krishna now we must have to listen the sound vibration and come into that sound vibration. If you listen sound vibration, it will automatically come to the riddhastanta, that means in the riddhi, in the heart. Then the Paramatma is there. He will awaken. We can awaken the Paramatma. And Chaitanya Charitamrita also mentioned that Nitya Siddha Krishna Prem Shadya Kabunai Savanadi Shuddha Chitte Kara Hauday. That kind of prem, Krishna prem, is not so easy. But it is easy if we 100% hear the sound vibration, then it will be easy. Savanadi Shuddha Chitte Kara Uday. To whom we awaken? Lord Krishna in our heart, Paramatma. And Krishna and the representative of Krishna, Gurudev, given the seat in our heart at that time, initiation time, then we must have to, that beach seat, we have to generate that seat by showering the water. So it was mentioned that Mali hoya kore sei bij aropon Sravana Kirtana jale kara sechon. So Shravan Kirtan, through the Shravan Kirtan, it will be germinate, right? And Krishna also mentioned in Bhagavad Gita, that is 9th chapter, 14th verse. Satatang kitayanto mang jatantashta jadidabhata namastachanchakamang bhakta nitya jukta upashate. Those who, the devotee who are always nitya yukta, that means always chanting my name, always serve me, and he doesn't know except me. That is, that person can come in my abode. So these things, how it can become? First, I mentioned that Dida Brata, we must have to be faithful strongly in the lotus feet of Lord. That it was mentioned that nectar of instruction, that is Utsaha Nishchaya Dajya Tat Karma Pravattanat Sangha Tyagat Shato Vitte Sada Vira Bhakti Prasidati. That is Utsaha. We must have the enthusiastic to learn, to do, to chant 100% pure, to serve Lord, to serve the Guru, to serve the devotees. That kind of utsaha, enthusiasm should develop. Uh, then we can go, we can achieve that um, lot. We can get out from the three modes of material nature. There's Now I am going to give one little examples, that is Rupa Goswami Path, written one text in his drama. Rupa Goswami Path written two drama. One is Vidagdha Madhav and one is Lolita Madhav. So in Vidagdha Madhav, Rupa Goswami Path written very nice. The when Mahaprabhu read his both drama. So Mahaprabhu became very, very amazed. So in the Vidagdha Madhav drama, first starting, when Rupa Goswami started to write, he was thinking the lotus feet of Mahaprabhu. And he understood that Mahaprabhu's mind. Then Mahaprabhu became very, very mad on him, and Mahaprabhu was give touch in his both the sick. So he was so appreciated. After that, he came to Swarup Damodar and Rupa Goswami along with Mahaprabhu. He mentioned that, and he was asking how Rupa Goswami read about my mind. What is in my mind? How Rupa Goswami understood. He was asking that. So I'm going step by step, this example. So what he wrote it, that is I'm going to tell you. Tunde tandavini rotim vitanote tundavali labdate karna krodha kadambini gatayate karna nara budhe bhaya aspaham chaito ka prasangana sangini Vijayate Sarvendriyanam Kittim Na Jane Janita Kiya Davir Amritoi Krishneti Barna Doi. Translation is that it is very, you please hear very carefully. That is what Rupa Goswami was written. I don't know how much nectar the two syllable Krishna have produced. We are chanting Hare Krishna. Our sound vibration should be perfect if we chant, pronounce very clearly. Otherwise, doesn't work. Whole life after life, we have to chant. So be very careful when we are chant to pronounce Krishna. Here, Rupa Goswami Path, he was also astonished how this word Krishna, these two word syllables came. When the holy name of Krishna is chanted, it appears to dance within the mouth. We then desire many, many mouth. So when the pure chant when happened, suppose Haridas Thakur, when he was chanting, he doesn't stop the chanting because he was getting, he prayed to Mahaprabhu's lotus feet, give me more mouth. Give me more mouth, then I can chant all of my mouth, I can chant your lotus feet. That is the pure, perfect chanting. That is. So, and when that name enters the whole of the ears, in the ears, we desire many millions of years. Then Haridas Thakur also go, why only 2 years? Why not millions of years? I can hear more. I can hear the sound vibration more on my heart. And when the holy name dances in the courtyard of the heart, it conquers the activity of mind. And therefore, all the senses become inert. Then all the senses, 24 senses, it will be inert. That means they are started to serve Lord Krishna. That means they are convinced to chant Lord Krishna. Mind, intelligence, falsity, and all the things, and all the goodness, passion, and 3 modes also be happy to chant the chant. So here Mahaprabhu, when asking that Ramananda Rai and the Swarup Damodar, who is Ramananda Rai? Ramananda Rai is a Vishaka Shoki. And who is Swarup Damodar? Swarup Damodar was a Lolita Shoki. So Lolita and Vishaka, both are the close associates of Srimati Radharani. Right? So here Ramananda Rai and Swarup Damodar both are very close to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Krishna and Srimati Radharani. So there is no difference. So these two personalities, that Ramananda Rai and Swarup Damodar, they are the assistant of the Madhurya Rash to Lord Krishna, wants to accept, play with the Madhurya Rash. So Swarup Damodar and Ramananda Rai, they are giving the pleasures to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That's the potency. That's the highest potency of the chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. But in Narottam Das Thakur mentioned that is Premer Bonyaloya Nitayala Koro Deshe Dubaila Bokotogana Dinahino Bashe. What does it means? So there is we saw the Gangas was flooding, and the Jamuna is flooding. We saw that there are a lot of water and there are a lot of waves going on. But Mahaprabhu and the Nityananda Prabhu, they they give the bonna. Bonna means flood, right? In the flood, what happened? There is a waves. big waves was there, right? So in that waves, during the Banya, this everything in Mayapur, everything when the flood was happened, everything is washed away to the Ganga. But Nityananda Prabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu bought the Bonna, means the flood, without any water. They bought that flood and spread all over the India. And their associate, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's main associate, Srila Prabhupada, he flooded all over the world without any water. If Srila Prabhupada will not come, how can we understand this philosophy? How can we understand our spiritual path? Think about it. Who gave this primary Bonna? Who gave this love of flood? Srila Prabhupada. What Srila Prabhupada given, we cannot imagine it. How much Srila Prabhupada given to us. So that is now Srila Prabhupada given our duty to follow, strongly follow his path. We must have to follow. Then all the anarthas, all the modes of nature will wash away, and we will be 100% Satchit Ananda, and we will be floating with Lord Krishna, serving in Golokdham. We can serve, we can go to Golokdham and we can serve Lord Krishna's lotus feet and Ma Radharani's lotus feet. So this is our duty. Now this is our duty. We have to be very serious, and I mentioned that we have to be enthusiastic to do, to chant seriously, to serve deities, to serve devotees. That is our main duty. 24 hours to remember Krishna, 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 Krishna. So Krishna's name is Krishna. This two syllable is talk. It will talk with us if we chant nicely. And Lord Krishna will come and dance in our tongue. So Hare Krishna, I took 4 minutes over. So if anything I made mistake, please forgive your servant, Hare Krishna. And if anybody has any questions or discussion or reflection, please we can discuss on this, if time allows. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam, all goes to Srila.
All goes to Srila Prabhupada. Jai. Wonderful class. Nice points. It's very important. Take the name Krishna very properly. Very, very important. There are many meanings. Sometimes when we pronounce Krishna, that could be either deer, the meaning. There are many meanings for Krishna. So sometimes we mention the Krishna Mrug or deer. It's also considered as Krishna. Also, Draupadi is also mentioned as Krishna. and also Krishna Dvayana Vyasa, also Krishna Dvayana Vyasa, because of Vyasa is also a color of Krishna. And Krishna is also mentioned is dark. The meaning of Krishna is also dark. So Dattatreya was very much emphasizing on pronunciation very correctly. Thank you so much. So nice, Krishna. So dear devotees, any questions, comments, or concerns, or questions? Please go ahead. Any discussions? Would you like to add anything? Yeah, seems like everybody is completely convinced. Thank you, Proji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yes. How are you? Is everything good? Seems like
Yeah.
you're not
Yeah.
feeling well.
Yes, I was suffering from allergies, Prabhuji.
Oh,
So yeah. So
till you took the class, that's a great enthusiasm. There is no words parallel to that.
it's okay.
Difficulties, and you took the class for almost more than an hour. So nice.
It's okay.
I mean, yes, we should take care of our health, of course, but your mood is more than anything. Very enthusiastic. Thinking your enthusiasm, devotional enthusiasm, is so wonderful, nice. Yeah. Anything else? Anybody else would like to add anything? I think because of the Navaratri festival, many devotees may have some programs at home. Somebody may be observing. Yeah.
What are the programs in ASEAN, Prabhuji?
We'll be having Ramachandra Vijayotsav, that is on October. Is actually falling on Tuesday. So we will be celebrating on. We'll be celebrating on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. Third temple. Just looking here in the calendar. Yeah. So we'll be having a celebration, the temple, on next. So the Dasra is on next Tuesday. And Ekadashi is on 5th. They will be having some celebrations at the temple.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
When Maharaj coming, Prabhuji?
Yeah, I mean, take, now it's Kartik, right?
Yes.
Probably, we'll see. No date or anything announced yet, but
Oh.
yeah. Now Vrindavan Parikrama is there, Vrajamandal Parikrama.
Yeah, Maharaj every year.
Every year.
Yeah. Maharaj ka take. Yeah.
It's nice, yeah.
Yeah. Asha Maharaj went to Jain and Panihati.
Yes.
And oh, Maharaj did so nice kirtan.
Yes,
And
always.
Always Maharaj is tirelessly.
Yeah.
And took all the devotees went to Ganga for taking bath.
Yeah.
Maharaj is so enthusiastic, so nice. Pure devotees like that.
Yeah, of course.
Like yeah.
So like in their life, everything whatever Maharaj has, property, everything is surrendered to Srila Prabhupada and devotees.
Yeah.
Tirelessly engaging to spread Krishna consciousness, bringing up the temples. And also Maharaj is involved bringing up a temple in, I think it's called Kundinapur.
Oh, Uttar Pradesh, right, Prabhuji?
No. Actually, it's in Maharashtra, I believe. It's
Maharashtra.
yeah, Maharashtra or Gujarat. Yeah, it's a border of Kundinapur. A nice temple is actually coming up. I think the acre, the land is actually acquired. I mean, it was mentioned that remember when Krishna went to Vidarbha, right? When Mother Rukmini's request,
Yeah.
so Krishna went to get Mother Rukmini. So that time, still that place is there. Krishna came with the chariot, and Mother Rukmini came to the temple, and then outskirts of that place and that temple, Krishna came with the chariot, and that's the time Krishna took Mother Rukmini into the chariot. And then Krishna had a big, very long Vaijayanti, the Parijata, the
garlands.
So the Parijata fall, the flower fall down from the Krishna's, the garland, and it's actually fall down there. And in that place, there is a big Parijata tree came up. And I think Parijat, the roots and still the tree is there. So it's considered as it is actually the place where Krishna came to, take Mother Rukmini. And that's where Krishna's from the Krishna's garland.
Yeah.
The tree manifested there. So that is the place the ISKCON is actually occurred, that land, and the temple is coming up there. So it's quite nice.
It will be a big temple, Prabhu?
I think so, yes. Yeah. Not be a small temple, it's very significant, isn't it?
Yeah. I heard from somebody actually. Loknath Maharaj is working on that. That is, I heard from somebody actually.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll conclude here, and if there is nothing else, okay. Thank you, Dattatreya. Thank you, devotees, for joining. Vancha kalpatarubhasya sindhubhyevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai, Kaviraj Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Ananda Kodi Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai, Gaura Premanande Hari Hari jai. Thank you. Thank you, Dattatreya Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.